Even for accountants and accounting scholars, financial reports don't tell the whole story. A company can make profits while polluting or exploiting the local workforce, for instance, thus destroying value for a number of stakeholders. For this reason, companies have been presenting for years, alongside financial statements, sustainability reports or corporate social responsibility reports, which encompass environmental, social, governance dimensions of a firm's operations and activities. That's part of a movement towards voluntary disclosure that critics say has increased the quantity of available information, but not necessarily the quality. Integrated reporting, IR, represents the latest international attempt to connect a firm non-financial and financial performance in one single document. An IR is intended to provide an organization value creation story and to stimulate businesses to use integrated thinking to reflect upon how they generate value in the short, medium and long run through a complex set of financial as well as human, intellectual, environmental, social and relational factors. The International Integrated Reporting Council, the IRC, the global authority on IR, has introduced in 2013 an international framework recommending integrated reports to be concise, that is, relatively short and readable, but at the same time complete and balanced, that is, with no bias in the selection and presentation of information. Through a textual analysis of 148 reports by companies participating in the IRC pilot program around the world from 2013, I observed with Gaia Melloni and Paolo Perego that companies struggle to provide integrated reports that follow the guidelines. Integrated reports turn out to be longish, 184 pages on average, rather foggy, not complete, they disclose half of the ideal information, and overly optimistic, not balanced. In particular, firms with a weak financial performance produce integrated reports that are longer, less readable, and more optimistic than the rest. Interestingly, these reports are also more complete for what concerns the disclosure of non-financial information, possibly signaling disclosure strategies aimed at redirecting attention from hard numbers to softer aspects of performance. In presence of a weak social performance, integrated reports are foggier, less readable, and less complete. This suggests that companies with a low non-financial performance adopt impression management strategies based on syntactical reading is manipulation and thematic content manipulation, especially focusing on fine-tuning environmental, social and governance topics coverage. So, new research shows that even integrated reports quality can be an issue, and managers may be induced to manipulate the disclosed information through a combination of quantity and content manipulation, that is to say, fine-tuning the amount of the disclosure, and reading ease and tone manipulation, that is to say, adjusting the style of the disclosure. Such disclosure strategies depend not only on the level of performance of companies, but also on the type of performance, financial versus non-financial, that managers would like to conceal. To conclude and summarize, as integrated reporting is relatively a new idea, we think that a lead time is required to achieve its full potential. IR implementation can be appreciated as a far-reaching learning process for companies, and we expect the disclosure quality to improve in the near future. IR quality will ideally bring several benefits to companies, both in terms of improved dialogue with the capital markets and in terms of better internal decisions, thanks to new non-financial information and key performance indicators, KPIs. We have some preliminary evidence on this that looks really promising.